Hey guys, what is going on? It is RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Nolan and in today's video I have got my Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive out with me, aka the cheapest Traxxas Slash Project. Now today I'm back at my local RC track and today is going to be the very first time testing all those upgrades I've done to the cheapest Traxxas Slash Project. Now if you guys did not see that upgrade video, these are the upgrades I just did. And that I just showed off in that video. The biggest upgrade will be these Proline Powerstroke shocks. This was a pretty big upgrade. These were $120 for the entire set of four. I went ahead and I put 30 weight fluid in all of them. The rear seems almost under dampened though. Maybe I should have put 40 or 50 weight or 45 weight in the rear. I don't know. We'll have to see if that's the case. We'll just have to test it on the track. The other thing I did was I installed 12 millimeter wheel hexes that are aluminum on all four corners, and I believe those are hot racing because I'm tired of rounding out hexes. This is also going to be the first time testing out the Proline heavy-duty transmission as well. Showing you guys a close-up look, here's that new transmission I put in, that Proline transmission. It has a 32 pitch gears, which is like what the four-wheel drive Traxxas Slash comes with. A stock two-wheel drive Traxxas Slash would come with 48 pitch gears, so these are just much thicker gears. And I believe I mated it with I think that's a 13 or a 14 tooth pinion. I can't remember. I also upgraded to RPM shock towers on the front and the rear. I'm hoping for some significant gains in the suspension department. I really am, because of how much these shocks cost. They better be pretty darn good. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead, get a 3S pack installed, and then I'm going to get started ripping. Well, I've got a 3S pack installed. It's a 5,000 milliamp, 50C discharge rate 3S pack. It's an HRB pack. Let me go ahead and throw the body on, and we're going to start ripping on the track. That video that I just showed you, that initial clip, that was actually filmed a completely different day. So I'm back out here at my local RC track. It's a couple days later, and I was having issues because that Proline transmission was having some binding issues. That wasn't the only issue. That was the first issue, and I addressed that by putting a shim in behind that slipper clutch and pushed it out a little bit because it was rubbing up against the back of the transmission plate, up against the screw actually. So I thought that would fix the problem, but then I was still having issues out on the track where the thing felt like it was like surging, the power was surging, and in the end I determined it was my receiver that went faulty. So I went ahead and I swapped in, I had a Spectrum receiver sitting around, so I went ahead and I swapped in a Spectrum receiver and I connected it to my Spectrum, what is this, my DX4C. So hopefully today we can rip on the track and actually see what this thing's actually like. So let me go ahead and get a 3S pack installed, and then we're gonna start testing this thing out. All right, guys, and here we go. Let's see if we have any issues. It's gonna be pretty dusty, but I just want to see how the shocks and how everything's gonna perform. I don't have my, this receiver is ABC capable, but I don't have it turned on at all. So it's all coming down to me. Kind of difficult to do one-handed. At some point I might put the camera down so I can concentrate a little more, but I just want to get the hang of this thing. Around the corner. Nice. That jumped pretty well. Nice. These trenchers aren't hooking up the greatest in this dusty conditions, but the suspension seems to be working pretty good. Yeah, it's very difficult to give it any throttle coming out of the corners, because if I give it any throttle whatsoever, it spins out. And like I said, I don't have any gyro feature turned on. I like the way that it's soaking up these whoops right there. Ooh. That was a big rooster tail. I think I was saying in the intro how I thought the rears were maybe under dampened. I don't know yet. To be determined. Very dusty. You guys can probably see the dust rolling. I've run my 4-wheel drive Slash on the same course, and to be honest, this thing feels better. It's a different day though, and the track conditions are probably slightly different, but really my 4-wheel drive, it didn't come down to the traction, it came down to the shocks. My shocks, they're probably not tuned very well. It just has got the stock Ultra shocks on it, but they are not able to soak up like this area right down in here. So when I come down in here and I start going through this little whoop section, especially when I'm turning like this, if I were turning at all, it wouldn't be able to soak it up, it spins out. And that's even with TSM on. I was running TSM up to 50% and I was still spinning out. I could not get the power down with the 4-wheel drive in some of these corners and stuff without it spinning out. And I think it actually came down to the shocks getting very disrupted. They were not, I don't know, it was like bouncing. It just didn't feel right. So maybe I need to mess with the shocks on that thing. But so far these shocks feel pretty good. Oh, we were stuck. Okay, we're good. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I mounted my camera up on my tripod so I can concentrate a little bit more. So I think I have it set far enough back where you guys can get a view of the whole track. So let's see if I can rip any better using both hands. Oversteer. It's actually very difficult standing here to see the entire track. There almost needs to be a stand or something here, at least when I'm this far back. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and try that again. I'm actually going to go stand up over there so I can see a lot better because I can't see the track very well from back here. Hopefully I got you guys in frame completely. I think you can see the entire track. So let's do a little bit of testing. Alright guys, I've got the camera set up at another angle. So this one, you can't really see this part of the track very well, but you can see most of the track. So here we go. I'm going to stand over here, by the way. Alright guys, I just resituated the camera again because I wanted to get you guys a little bit closer to the action. This time you can't see the entire track. So here we go. Sounds like my slipper's slipping, but I tightened it up and I only loosened it like half a turn. It could just be because it's that heavy duty 32 pitch gear. Off the track. Like any throttle, I have to really feather it. Any throttle whatsoever, and I can only be going straight to give it any throttle. That's nice. Almost lost control of it there. Whoa! Also guys, if you're enjoying this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. I put a lot of time and effort into making these videos, and every single time you guys are hitting the thumbs up button, it really does mean a lot. Also guys, make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the notification bell so then you'll be notified when I do come out with new videos, which I will be doing very soon. So I will see you guys later.